There had been some other calls to the school over the last couple weeks that we were looking at. But between the South Amherst Police Department and the Sheriff's Office and the schools, Max Schaff, the superintendent, and Tony Reeser over at the South Amherst Middle, we've been trying to put a lid on this and put a stop to it, because you could see, you know, all the disruption that this causes is something. If you were out there, and I know the chief was, you know, on the second call when the parents had to come and pick up their kids, you got kids crying, you got parents crying. It's just the panic that it causes. You know, it's something that we take very seriously. I think every law enforcement agency takes it seriously. So, to go back, today we get another call. The chief responds, and he'll tell you what happens when he gets there. But as you're well aware, and it's not a real big secret, well, we did have a trap on the phones, and we were able to identify the number that it came back to. And I'll let the chief talk about what occurred in the call today, but based on that number, we obtained the subscriber information, and we're able to backtrack it, identify an individual, a 14-year-old 8th grader at South Amherst Middle. He was interviewed by South Amherst PD, the chief, and Sergeant Barker from the Sheriff's Office here, and he subsequently admitted to today's involvement in the 2 previous calls. And he said that it was a conjunction of things. He had an attendance issue with the schools, you know, an attendance problem, and he felt maybe calling these in would help him a little bit for the days that he would have caused him more issues with attendance. And I believe that in conjunction with, he saw what happened out in Brunswick.
Yes.
So he mentioned that. So in today's incident, I'll let the chief talk about what occurred today.
Well, basically, the Captain Resendez did go over just about everything that happened. We received a call about 8:30. I responded over there. They did have a trap on the phone. They star 57'd it, and it came back to a cell phone number, which was traced by the Sheriff's Department. It was to a cell phone, to one of the students, listed to one of the students that was on his way to the school. So we basically waited till the buses arrived from the high school. The student was asked to come to the assistant principal's office. We interviewed him. We advised him of his rights. We interviewed him. And at first he denied any involvement. We played one of the sections of the call-ins to him, and he broke down and admitted that was him. At first he stated he only did the one, then he subsequently admitted to the other 2 call-in threats. He stated he used his cell phone each of the times, and that no one else was involved in this but him. No one else was around when these occurred.
We took his cell phone.
That's basically it. We took his cell phone, we transported him to the detention home, and he was booked at the detention home, and he's being held there currently for a hearing in front of the magistrate tomorrow.